I would someday tactics and knives, and today we're going to be showing you, because I got a question from a viewer, how to do Nordic style gimpings on a knife. And it's relatively easy. It takes a little time, but it's well worth doing because you can make some amazing artwork this way. So it can be almost Egyptian, Nordic, Viking style, you know, whatever suits your fancy. And some people think I have a big processor or computer or laser or something. No, back to basics. I use small hand files, and you can get these in any shape, any form, anything at all. So they're relatively small or big, and they can get around any nook and cranny. And for some of the hard work, even a little round chainsaw file might work for you. So yeah, it's all about the approach to it. So join me at the device down here below me, and I'll show you how I do this. So stick with me. So I got it going here in the device, and I hope you can see it. It's a little dark in this room, but it was better than out in the garage where you couldn't see nothing. So what I'm doing here is actually I'm attacking these points. It's a straight, you know, and I'm attacking it from an angle downwards and up. And that means I can control how deep it goes in one side and how thin it goes in the other. So that what I do, if this is plain, I just tip it down, you know, and then I put on a finger just to guide it and go on filing. And then you get one of these nice patterns I got going here. Just need kind of a start, hold, and then it's always at an angle. Keep the angle as well as you can. That's gonna make all the difference. And just basically file it out like this, and then you got what I have done here already. And let me get through this. Of course, sometimes the file gets kind of full of dirt and particles. So I like to call it muck, but yeah. See, still holding it downward at an angle in the handle, filing upwards. And that, all after how long I want it to go, how narrow I want it to go, that's all depending on how you hold the file at an angle. So I want it up there, I don't want it any deeper, so I'm gonna start cutting up and up. And then the point's gonna meet like the others pretty soon, and then we'll do something else. Just to show you, I can always go back to this, you know. So yeah, and then we got this. Yeah, perfect. I love it when it pans out. But there it is. I hope you can see it. We already made them this way, and they go, you know, they go across like this, but from the downward angle, which make them kind of fade into each other and then fall out and then in again with a deep one. So I really hope you can see this, but the camera's not so being my friend now. So there it is. And then what I do when I got the base pattern, I go to another file, like maybe something like this. The free edges, pretty sharp instrument to cut with the edge. So what I do is, like, I pick out points between these big points here, and then wherever it kind of fit, I mean, I kind of wing it. So wherever it kind of fits, I put it down, a finger to support it, draw it back to make the mark, and then also at an angle to attack the other angles. So then I make like these small sharp incisions. I'm just gonna stop talking now and then let you see the result in a minute. But what you do is like one there, and to counter opposite effect, you do one here. It's a really bad position to be filing in, but yeah. And also from an angle, you want to attack that nice point. And the funny thing is, these files actually look like a free pointed, but it goes in different degrees all around. So no matter what side you use, it's a little different because it's kind of made a little pyramid style upward. So use the sharp edge and get in there, kind of make a line, and also downward angle from the 90-degree spine. And there you go, another angle. I would like to make this just a little longer to fit the other one. There you go. And I think we'll make one here, kind of counter opposite. Sometimes when you work over a whole back of the knife, you have to kind of make it a little interesting for yourself, because getting over these humps and you filing this way and filing that way, it can be a little tricky, but you know, you'll work it out. It's all geometry. So and I know a lot of people who make knives, they're really good at geometry, so just use that. So, and there was another, I like to make it a little bigger, and if you want to make it like longer in, you pitch the file up, and if you want to make it deeper and wider in the back, you pitch the file down. It's really that simple. I just really love doing it because sometimes my knees swell up because of all the training and stuff, and I used to skate too and all that, so very hard on the knees, and sometimes it really hurts going in the garage and you like doing the heavy stuff. So I like to come here to this small vise that rotates and all that, and get this done because it's just a good time, you know. And I mean, your fingers get a little sore because you're working with a file, but it's just all worth it. So I'm gonna make one more, and then you'll see the next incision. I'm sorry it takes a little time, but I'm standing at the correct goofy angle. Something like that. So I'm gonna take it out and show you. Here you go. You can see I made small incisions and big incisions, just from here to here, so you can see. And the small ones kind of do the difference. Now you want to make something in that spot right beside it that's kind of a blank, you know. You want to get that fixed up. So let's do that. Just one more time in the vise, sit it at a good angle, you know, so you know you got a hole in your knife and not damaging it. There it was, that word. So what we're gonna do to fill these little blanks, what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna take this little round file I got. Where is it? There it is. We're gonna make a little round one there. So again, guiding with the finger, so you don't miss the mark, and it's gotta have a bit of precision, you know. So and like I said again, I'm just winging this. So but it's gonna turn out great, I guarantee it. Because it's a quite forgiving technique if you just guide it with your finger and all that. No hard stuff in that, and the steel is not even hardened yet, so working it, and when it gets hardened, the black oil hardening will stay in here and make it darker, so that'll really make it pop, you know. So and there, and we're there. Yeah, this is looking good already, man. So anyway, just a shout out to all your knife makers out there. Love to hear from you, love to hear your comments, and please keep doing that. And to Ecom or Mike, if you're out there and watching this video, you really make some great stuff, man. I'm really impressed by your videos. You really pay attention to detail, and I love that. So keep on the good work, Mike. And sometimes, you know, you gotta get fresh inspiration, but it's right around the corner, you know. Just leave the file alone and get busy with it later. That's what I like about it. It's not time consuming, because you're just doing it when you're having your freaking coffee anyway. So but now, just to show you what I mean, and this is gonna be quite the end of the video because my point has been made. Just a little round one to complement the jagged small one and the big round one, and it kind of just comes out great, you know. So, and after this, I'm going to it's going to be a bit sharp, so I'm going to just lightly grind it over, very lightly, and it's going to reveal an amazing pattern. So I'm just going to flip you up here. So anyway, this is Michael with Someday Tactics and knives, and I hope to see you in the next video. And maybe this is a better lighting, so look at it again. I mean, it's not hard to do this, just a bit of handwork, and it's really worth it. I mean, seriously, you really gotta not love knives to not learn this technique, because you can do it in layers. You can put on, you know, those small layers you put between the handles, like but you can also do it in them, or put on brass between the handles, and then have a secondary filing. It's gonna make it even more crazy to look at. So this is Michael from Someday Tactics, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm sorry if it took too long, but I mean, look at that in a very short time. And I know the light kind of sucks here, so I'm gonna get it right behind here. Maybe you can see it there. I mean, it didn't take no time at all, so get busy out there. And to all you other viewers, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up. And you knife makers out there, I'll talk to you soon, because I like to keep in touch too. So this is Michael with Someday Tactics and Knives, and this has been another knife video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.